Hello, Kenya. This is Cedd God's Wisdom, aka Spiritual Guru Athena. This is your natal chart reading. Go ahead and get you a pen and paper to take down some important notes of your story, your script, your life path, your lessons for this lifetime. Okay, you're gonna need to watch the video at least 5 to 10 times. Remember, this is a journey, this is a process, and it really takes people 4 years to really learn and fully understand the whole story of their natal chart because this is like an onion pulling back layers. Okay, um, be open-minded. Um, natal charts are like I said, a script, so it could change. It's nothing is set in stone fully. Um, just remain open-minded and be open to a different perspective. Okay, I'm going to go into detail and try to fit everything in this 30-minute video. Like I say, take down your notes, write down your questions, and once you have did your work a little bit, I'm gonna give you a starter kit to give you some insight on the astrology. And once you get familiar with it, once you get more comfortable with it, then you hit me up with your questions because I'm going to make sure I go in depth for you when you ask me your questions. Okay. Now, as you can see on this paper, it's all about sacred geometry and how things have conversations. So the lines deal with them talking to each other. The different colors mean what type of intensity the conversation is. You either have good conversations, bad conversations, blowouts, harsh. It's all around depending on the aspect, okay? But we're going to get into that later in the video. So I got on the front cover, the themes in your chart deal with you being a high dimensional being, that you're not from the 3D reality, you from the heavens high up. Make sure you keep in check of your mental health. You have a lot of aspects is conversations. You have a lot of aspects dealing with mental health issues. You have the ability to heal others, but you have to heal yourself first in order for you to heal them. Okay. And your healing wound is around money. You can write this down. You have Chiron and Taurus. Remember, you can pause the video anytime. Take down your notes. You have Chiron and Taurus. And make sure when I'm going to give you your file. It's your file. So you could still Google and, do further research because I'm, trying to fit everything in a 30-minute video. But I'm not going to say I'm going to skim through everything, but I'm going to try to touch on a lot of points as much as I can. Okay, you also have a lot of abilities. I channel Ra, the sun god Ra. He passed down a lot of abilities, a lot of energy to you. Okay, very interesting how he came into play in your chart. You have a lot of Leo energy, a lot. Okay, let's see going on. Okay, now you can pause this and write these down. These are more detailed aspects of sacred geometry in your chart. So you could type in Google Grand Trine, and then you could see that you have an Earth Grand Trine. Okay, same with T square, and type in what T square mean. Or once you type it in, write it down. When you come back to me, I can break these down more for you. But I want to get on to the juicy stuff that I want to cover in the video. Okay, so you have a lot of rebel energy. You have a lot of aspects. This is aspects. Aspects are conversations. Okay, the plane is having conversations in your chart. Also, aspects could it's signs of like your DNA strands. Also like a storylines in your chart. But you have a lot of rebel energy, healing energy, and also you have fears around healing that you have to work on. You have squares. Squares are fears. Squares are fears. But I'm gonna get to that. Let me see what I can show you what it look like. The square. Like see Venus square Chiron. So Venus is women squaring Chiron. Chiron is your womb, but also your healing ability. Because like what wounds you, once you wounded by it and you heal it, it becomes your power. Okay. So be mindful of women and money. That's a lot of heavy. You got a lot of aspects with a lot of money issues. A lot of money issues I'm picking up from the your natal chart. So okay, so we're gonna further along do sensitive. So be mindful of your sensitivity, like working with essential oils, incense, like lighting your candle, setting your incense up, and really meditating to balance your sensitivity because you're very sensitive, and somebody can easily trigger you. And why I say trigger you because you're ruled by Mars. You're Aries rising. So the sun and moon is the father and mother, but also the rising is you. Okay, that's why I asked for the time of birth. But it seems like you're just like your mom a lot because you have an Aries moon, and the moon is what the mom passed down, the sun is what the father passed down. Okay, but you are Aries rising. So it's like, and then you got then it's both 29 degrees, 29 degrees. So it's you're just like your mom. It's very interesting how this played. I would love to. Can't wait to hear back from you about that. You have a lot of mom issues you have to heal too. Not a lot of father, but more so mom. Because this moon right here, because moon is the mother, moon square Mercury, can deal with a lot of mental health issues, and also that the mother doesn't understand how to nurture you, and that she doesn't understand you at all. So it made you like grow up fast and made you teach yourself on a lot of things. Okay, but yeah, get back with me about the mother issues and healing that mother wound and what happened between you and your mom and how your relationship is. Okay, also next we have mystery. You're a mystery. You have aspects in your chart where you shield yourself. You really don't let too many people in. But and you doing that, but you also a mystery to yourself. So how you resolve this mystery? Doing this, learning astrology, figuring out who you are, working on yourself, doing mirror exercising, writing in a journal, reflective work, healing work on yourself, to to unravel this mystery of who you are and being a mystery to others. Okay, so we're go into. Let's see, throw this away. Okay, okay. So your sun is in Leo. The sun is how you shine. Your moon is in Aries. And talk about the personal planets right quick. We get you broken down into that. Mercury is your mental process. Also, Mercury rules brothers and sisters, siblings. Okay, Leo. So you have a fiery disposition about getting your point across. You can come out very, very fiery, and you notice you have a lot of fire. Fire rising, fire sun, fire moon, fire Mercury, fire Venus. But you have a water Mars. Venus is women, so and also Venus is your heart. You have a lot of heart energy, and also Leo rules the heart. And I look at how I look at people energy, how I break it down to them, and how I understand, help them understand themselves. What's being repeated? For one, you have the fire element being repeated once, two, three, four, five, 6, 7 times. Seven. Well, it says six down here, but it's seven. I count the rising to the rising 7 times. Okay, so that's a whole lot of fire energy. So you really need to find ways to ground that fire energy and relax and calm down and balance your emotions, your mental health. I'm hearing mental health a lot from spirit because how these natal chart readings work. 50% of it is my intuition and channeling from spirit, and the other 50% of is knowing the information. Excuse me. So I try to help people because I let you know the bad, but I also let you know the good, and I also let you know how to balance this energy. You have a lot of fire energy. The opposite of fire is air. So you wanna think before you act. You wanna really get a good journal and write. I wrote that down over here on this back notes too. I took a lot of notes to break down. So you really wanna write and get your words and thoughts together before you react or say anything. Okay. Also, let me see. You have Mars in Cancer, and how we look at it in astrology, like how the planets are placed in the zodiac sign. If they, because some planets don't like certain signs, some planets love certain signs. Some, and they have the planets that they rule. So like Leo is in his rulership. Leo, the sun rules Leo, so the sun is at home in Leo. Okay. Um, Let me see. But Mars does not. Mars rule Aries, so that's why I got the highlighted. That's your chart ruler. So like if you want to like say how they say who you pray to, your god would be like Mars or the sun god Ra. So you can look up the different deities, the sun deities and the war deities. So you might be like if you feel more feminine, which you lack a lot of feminine energy. I'm gonna touch on that later. You could pray, find out like female warriors like my high self Athena. She's the goddess of war. So different, there's a lot of different female warrior goddesses, but you have a lot of war energy, warlike energy, military energy. But you have Mars in a bad sign, so you have bad karma with men. Okay, so be mindful of the men you attract, because Cancer is manipulative. You can attract a lot of crabby men, a lot of men that are emotionally and physically abusive, um, abusive on all levels: mental, physical, emotional, and really like want to play games with your mind. Also, it could be you, because people come into your reality to mirror back to you up unconscious patterns that you have within yourself. So, and also with this being in a sign it isn't like, in a past life you could have abused men or took advantage of men in a past life. Okay, we're gonna touch on it a little later with the past life info. You have your Jupiter, your luck. Jupiter's luck and your faith and what you believe in Leo. So your faith and your luck is all about the sun. So you have a lot of sun fire magic. Also, I look to the sixth house, and you have part of it because it started 15 degrees. So the rest of Leo will be in here too. So you have a lot of sun and earth magic. Okay, so like say you want to manifest, so like you want to do a vision board. You do for your magic to activate. You'll like light your candle, but also you can go outside, sit at a park or sit somewhere outside, and write your vision board out, and write your goals out, write what you want to manifest. Like, or if you're into ritual or spell magic, do your ritual and spell magic. Like some people have like a porch, have your porch and do all your candle work, ritual work all on your porch, being outside, because that's where you get more of your energy from the sun, from the earth. Okay, so that's how your power is activated and tapped into. You need to be outside. Okay. If you need more info how to work with that, let me know. I'm here for you. I'll help you out to get you on the path with that. Let me see. So yeah, working with the sun god raw energy, like working and cooking with ginger, lemon, cinnamon. Those are some good energies to help you manifest. Ginger and cinnamon are good for money too. So working with those, like I got a lot of that in my money bowl that's under here. A lot of cinnamon and ginger and the other different herbs. But like I say, when you want to learn, come take a session with me to learn, like my mentor session. And you can come learn, one on one. Like I say, I tell people, with the corona going around, I got Lysol, I got sitting right by my bed. I got, protocols to help, keep everybody safe. But I don't let everybody come here, but I let you, and I got maybe like 3 other girls, females that I let come and do their one-on-one sessions here with me. But I tell people, don't be afraid of it, because God is in control. If it's meant for us to go, it's meant for us to go. And who really want to be down here anyway? Just listen to that, down here in this place on earth. Earth is like a trap hell. This is a karmic place. We come here to balance our karma. But that's another conversation. I'm gonna get back to your chart. Okay, so your Saturn is your karma. Your karma is Virgo. Virgo is healing, like some say slave work, because it comes after Leo, and Leo is the party, Virgo is the cleanup crew. So cleaning things up, being the person that everybody call on to clean stuff up, or in the past life you could have been the opposite of that and been the person that caused a lot of stuff, a lot of drama, a lot of things that your siblings, because the ruler of Virgo, that's how you look at it. Your Saturn, your karma is in Virgo. Who rules Virgo? Mercury. Going back to Mercury, what Mercury sign in? Leo. So you could be your karma. It could be cleaning up the father's mess. So like that same for me. I had to clean up a lot of my father, and my family, my bloodline, generational cycles and curses and karma that I came down here to clear up. Plus my own. But your chart right here, what I just connected, it seems like you're doing a lot of your father's work, uh, from past lives and stuff that you came here to clean up and clear up for your father and your family. Um, Also, your Uranus. Also, Virgo, Mercury rules siblings. So you could, in Virgo, and also you got Lilith in Virgo. So that's also your bad karma. You could have killed your siblings in the past life too. Siblings, or you could have been mistreated by your siblings. Because Lilith is the dark goddess. Lilith was the first one to leave the Garden of Eden. Lilith is Adam's first wife. Remember, Eve came from Adam's rib from the Bible. And that's magic right there, God. That's ritual work. And how they say Moses sacrificed the ram. All ritual work. The Bible is all magic. And people not even seeing it and paying attention to it. But again, that's another conversation for another day. But Lilith deal with our dark side, our karma. So if anybody pissed you off in a past life, you have that, you brought the energy over to, like, you could kill them. So that's why I'm speaking on, like, really be mindful of your anger, your rage. And then your Leo is the lion. You have a lot of lion energy. And then Aries is the ram. You have a whole lot of Aries, the Aries energy. So it's just, please be mindful of your rage, your anger, your emotions, your sensitivity, your confidence. A lot of confidence I'm seeing from the chart. Also, okay, next you got Uranus. Uranus is how unique we are. Scorpio. So Scorpio deal with detective work, secrets, other people, information, sex. Um, Uranus is also intuition, so it can make you a powerful psychic and telepath. Um, Divine channeler like me. You could channel like a lot of different deities and different things. Even you could connect to your higher self with this energy. Neptune is Sagittarius. Neptune is how we transcend, how we get close to God. So it's in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is church traveling, traveling different, like, say, like the what is temples, Buddha temples and different things like that will get you closer to God by traveling and seeing the world and getting close to God. Also, you look to the ruler of Sagittarius, Jupiter. Where's Jupiter? He's in Leo, the sun. So again, working with the sun. See, points, everything points back to your Leo energy and points back to your Virgo energy, the Mercury energy, okay? Also, your North Node. Your North Node is destiny, where you headed this lifetime. New territory, Virgo, healing. Um, Lilith also deal with, like, being, like, not a slave, but like a worker. Work. It's like you meant to, like, 1, 2, 3. I look at what's being repeated. It's saying, it seems like you came down here to clear up a lot of work and do a lot of work. And it's like, I'm seeing like you were royalty in a past life, and now this lifetime you meant to balance that karma of not being a worker. Now you have to be a worker. Now you have to do the work, stand up for yourself, and make your own way and pave your own way this lifetime. Okay, now going down here to your energies. So you see, masculine energy 7, feminine energy 3. You imbalance. You got too much masculine energy, so you have to find ways of being more feminine, being more motherly, being more goddessy. You got too much God energy, okay? And remember, I tell people all the time, God and goddess is a human term. We want to refer to our creator, God, being source, okay? But you have too much masculine energy, so you have to find a way to balance that out. Like I say, taking spiritual baths, meditating, cooking, doing a lot of feminine things, um, being a nurturer, being just being overall that mother to everyone. Okay, to everyone. Okay, let's see. Your fortune is in Leo. So again, that's another dot to Leo energy. And then all that's in the fifth house, you got a packed fifth house. So research more about the fifth house. The fifth house rules love, romances, gambling abilities, children. So this can mean you can have a lot of children, but you have Saturn here, so it's like you have karma with children, your children or other people's children. You can have karma with those children, those souls. And you have your North Node here, your North Node point, your destiny point. So this all could be new for you this lifetime. This could be new for you, having children. So just let me know how that feel. Like how, like you get, you can get, like all parents get like that. Like you get tired of their children sometimes. But just let me know how that plays out for you with your children. But you also have your fortune in Leo, fame. So it really is meant to you be famous. Famous in what way? In the heart, being a master creator. And I wrote down you need to have a home-based business. That's what your North Node working to, because the ruler of the North Node, Virgo, ruler of the North Node, Mercury, he's in the fourth house. The fourth house is the home, the body, the soul. So having a home-based business is highlighted for you, okay? And you have a powerful heart chakra ability. So be mindful of your heart. Let me know how your heart be feeling. Like some people might think, oh, I'm having a heart attack and having heart palpitations. Really, you just need to meditate and get you I think it's over like a rose quartz crystal. But like I say, just let me know how that work out for you with your heart, because I can help you with that, because I have my heart chakra open. But and I know how to balance it and keep it protected and keep it shielded. So you really want to make sure you share this energy. There's a lot of energy for you to manifest. Oh my God. But yeah, girl. Oh, powerful manifester. Remember, check on your mental health. You remember, pay attention to your money. You have a lot of money issues that signify in your chart where you abused money in a past life. And it could be leaping over into this lifetime for you to break those generational curses, generational cycles of money issues this lifetime. Okay? Also, let's see. And get ready, your soulmate could be coming up in the next 18 months because the North Node is moving into Gemini, and you have the soulmate guy that's Gemini and Juno in Gemini. So get ready, you could be meeting your twin flame in the next 18 months. Okay. Okay, so your North Node ruler, Mercury, I talked about that. South Node ruler, Jupiter. Jupiter, the South Node lets you know your talents and what you did in your past life. So, your past life, your Jupiter's in Leo. So again, going back to you being the sun, interesting. The light, the sun, raw energy. So it's all about connecting to the sun. Let me know how that works for you, the sun energy, and research Ra and the other sun deities, and let me know which ones stick out to you. And I can help you work with them and find ways to connect with them. Okay. Okay. And the fifth house is in the fifth house of the heart and romance. So this could lead to you having a lot of romances, but also you have a harbor aspect over here, Jupiter square Uranus, and that could lead to you be mindful of married men or someone trying to break up yours. So be mindful of you never know what people in their life, sleeping with a married man, that's karma from your past life that you have to resolve with it. Or if that's not your energy, if that's never happened to you, be mindful when you get married, somebody could try to break up your marriage, your home. Okay. Okay, let's get over here. So let me know your relationship with your siblings because you have a lot of dots to having a lot of sibling rivalry or issues. The third house rule your hand in communicating. So you might have problems or issues with communicating how you feel and coming across maybe too aggressive or not coming across at all to people, like standing up for yourself and confidence. But most likely you would have a lot of confidence with all this Leo energy. But let me know how that your relationship is with your siblings, and I could touch more on that when we talk more. Okay, your shadow work is relationships, marriage, women, the father. Like I just touched on earlier, you came here to clear a lot of karma with the father and your father's work. Also with women, marriage, okay? But again, I talked about men earlier. Be mindful of the men you attract. You can attract manipulative men, and you got bad karma with men, okay? So be mindful of the men that come into your life, okay? And I want to say like on a like of romantic level, okay? Not all men, but certain men that try to be romantic with you. Just be mindful of the men that come in your life. And when like I said, when we talk more, take down your notes, get your questions ready, and I can touch on that more in depth. But let's keep going and try to touch on everything before the video ends. Okay. Be open to receive help. You don't have to carry everything. You have a lot, like I said, a lot of Leo energy. Leo is confident. My way, I could do it. Also, narcissistic energy. So be mindful of that. Yeah, I forgot to touch on that. Be mindful of that narcissistic energy, like, being so, not cold, but like, because fire can be dry, being like a control freak, like not wanting to let other people help you, always want to do it yourself. That's not loving. That's not coming from the heart. You want to, where we going? That's why a lot of people dying off with this coronavirus, and now they saying about it's attacking people's hearts too, because we'll be going to the fifth dimension. The fifth dimension deal with the heart and vibrating from the heart. So you want to make sure you balance that Leo energy in that fifth house of the heart, because you can come across a little narcissistic and a control freak sometimes. So just be mindful of that and just practice your mirror exercises and say I'm forgiving, I'm loving, you like your different mantras to help you heal and balance out that feminine side, because you have a lot of masculine energy, and that could be lean toward being a lot of being narcissistic a little bit. Okay. But that's why you're doing this, to become aware of it. I don't do bashing, but I let people know, like, okay, be aware of your shadow side and be aware of your light side, Okay? So try to write to balance your intense emotions and keep your mental health in check. Okay? You can manifest. This can manifest that mental health issues can manifest as issues with siblings, the mother, wounded around money, and protect your body, okay? Because, like I said, you could attract a lot of different energies, entities that want to hurt and harm your body. Because fire can transmute, so you could attract a lot of different people to you that want to use you. So just be mindful of that, okay? And like I talked about earlier, you have a lot of energy dealing with you being a powerful detective and being able to read people. But you have to, as I tell a lot of my clients that want to get into psychic work, you have the aspects for it, but it's just like a baby. You have to crawl before you walk. You have to practice. You have to get your tarot cards. You have to practice. Like, I have so many decks of tarot. I've been practicing for 5 years now. You have to really practice to tune it up. It's like exercising, like a muscle. You want to tune that muscle up and really perfect it. But if you get into it, you'll be a powerful telepath, a powerful psychic. You'll be able to read people easily. Um, Others may not understand you. Your mom may not, like I touched on earlier, your mom may not have understand you as a child growing up and being able to fulfill, like that mother energy needs for you. And they could have, like I said earlier, they could have led you to be your own mother, being your own teacher. Uh, but I think that's it so far. Like I say, get your questions down and get back with me and let me know. But remember all your energy. You're a rebel, healer, sensitive, you're a mystery. So we want to get all that good questions written down. And remember, do your research. You got to do your work. And when you do more of your work and connecting to spirit and learn the occult secrets, and occult, all that means is hidden knowledge. When you learn hidden knowledge, secrets from the universe, God blesses you. Your higher self blesses you. And by you coming into this, getting this reading, your higher self want to bless you. Like I say, you have to watch this video a good, 4, 5, 6 times. All keep it over, a lifetime, journey, and watch back and just, get the good messages that you may have missed prior. But like I say, get your questions down and reach out to me. Let me know what you want to touch back on and get more insight and get more answers on. Um, Also, I'm gonna let you know. You can come pick up your packet because I made you a starter kit with about astrology and stuff like the planet, the houses, and different things. Because the houses are how you express this energy. So you express all this energy in the fifth house. Fifth house rules again the heart, romance, love, gambling. So you could be a big gambler, a big gambler. Also the past life talents. So you had a whole lot of talents you brought over from your past life. So this is a good thing. This is a good thing. So you have a lot of good that outweigh the bad. But the only bad thing I really see in your chart is your mental health. Moon square Mercury, your mental health, and your marriage partners. Let me know about that because you have Uranus and Neptune in the houses of marriage and sex, and that could lead to a partner Uranus, multiple partners in Neptune, a partner that's not there, unavailable. So you might be attracting unavailable partners or unavailable men, But also eighth house is the higher self magic. So you have a lot of magic abilities from this Neptune being the eighth house. A lot of magic abilities. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Beautiful. Nice chart. Very nice chart. Like I say, you can pause the video, take your notes. And I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to cover and go over your natal chart with you and helping you start your process to the stars. Thank you. I appreciate you. And I really do love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless.